said something about both hours too. And then somebody was laughing. He said, all right, now, when the motherfucker 2 years from now be millionaires, don't say no shout out to my dog Nick Small.
Hey, yeah. We appreciate that shit. Yeah, I had a couple folks saying, boy, y'all be talking about some real on there. I said, man, that's what we do all the time. This ain't...
This normal. That's what we do.
That's what it is. That's what you're going to get. What you said about authenticity last time?
With the, damn. Hold up.
Because Kid tried to say it and fucked it up.
Yeah,
and then I retracted.
And then, no, Kid said, Alabama, O'Milly.
It's recorded. We can go back. Yeah, it's something to authenticity. Yeah.
Authors.
Right? No, it wasn't
authors.
It's something of authenticity.
Merchants.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
merchants of authenticity.
Yeah. Because I posted my clip, but I posted yours too, and both of them got some good feedback.
I've been seeing responses like in the comments or whatever. I ain't been hearing much of what we doing, but I can tell the vibe is being felt by the clicks. You know what I'm saying? People fucking with it. They just want to see if it's gonna be consistent.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
When you be consistent, I promise it comes so easy.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep the party going.
Yeah, riding bikes.
That's cool. Okay, I appreciate it.
Bike weeks.
I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't.
You don't.
And basically had a heat stroke and didn't know it, whatever. So luckily everybody got him.
Okay.
Down to the hospital before it got bad.
See, look, he get on your head now. Y'all got my head.
I know, bro. I know.
You gonna hear it.
No, this is
two more times.
No, this is the second time. This damn second time.
He took 10 times. That motherfucker got it. What you talking about?
I'm not gonna touch the mic. All right, I ain't gonna touch the mic.
He ain't big on spirituality.
I told the reason I grabbed my son. That's your my podcast. The mug gonna shut the fuck up. So I'm like, hey, yo!
Right.
But you were saying in that,
fuck up.
he's doing it right now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You know, well.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, for real. It is. Hey man, what's good, everybody? Man, like we back at it again. Another weekly,
Love y'all.
the number one episodic podcast in the land at the moment.
I ain't mad.
Gonna keep riding.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all can attest to that.
Yeah,
I mean,
consistency is key, man. We gonna keep hitting y'all. It's your boy, the Alabama ambassador. I'm in here with my dog, Rich
Chamberlain.
I'm in here with Mr. You Can't Roast Him,
Chestnut.
And you can't do it without our dog,
OG.
Yes, sir. P-Roll.
And on them boards, like we always got him, the man, the myth, the legend, the dude, the guy.
The greatest DJ in the land.
Yeah, man. Listen, we glad to be back. Glad to be rocking again.
Yep, y'all already know what's up, man.
As usual, we're going to do what we normally do. Mm-hmm. We're going to keep hitting you in the head, keep hitting you in the mind and the heart.
Yeah.
We want you to feel it, hear it, everything. So like we start off every episode, we're going to start off with another warm slice, fresh out the oven of that humble pie.
Humble pie, baby.
Chamberlain.
You sure you eat pie, bro?
Ooh, let me stop. Yeah, that definitely in the Southeast, so pie. All right, man. Y'all already know what it is. Let me hit y'all with this slice. Get your forks ready. Go ahead and taste a piece of this. All right. When people show you who they really are, make sure you believe them. I'm going to say that one again.
Got to.
When people show you who they really are, be sure to believe them. Now, don't give people, those benefit of the doubts unless they earned that in some kind of way, shape, or form, or making excuses for people. Again, shout out to Francis Dixon, one of my greatest teachers and mentors in my life. No excuses, just results. Don't make excuses for nobody else, especially when they're sitting here, right here, showing you who they are. There's no way you can create a imaginary person or a fiction type of person to say that, nah, he ain't really like that. Nah, what you mean? Because that's what he's showing you what he really like.
Whole false narrative.
It's always gonna be false narrative. So you never want to follow those into the darkness.
I like this segment. I'm glad you didn't touch the mic. Shout out to Prime.
Hey man, I don't know if Prime see me over here, but I'm playing with him right now.
And then me, I think we all had this conversation off camera, with camera, and especially I know me. I don't trust nobody. I'm not loyal to nobody. You are who you are. Right. But if I do tell you to trust anything, trust who they are.
Yeah.
And really understand, like, nothing majority of the time is not going to change. It's really not. It's going. They're going to do what they're going to do, and I promise you, sometimes you keep not like really accepting that, it's only going to get worse. That's the sad part about it. It's
so great. You said the most important thing that you literally just said: acceptance.
Yeah.
Acceptance. Accept who they are. What they're telling you, accept it. It's fine. If you still want to mess with them, you go ahead. But just know what you're getting every single encounter.
Right. So I have an example. So that's like, let's say you my dog, right?
Right.
And we've been friends, whatever, so far you never did that to me, but you always told me you stole something from this person, you stole that from that person,
Lied to
you
that
stole
person.
that from your brother, you stole from your girl, you stole from your mom. 3 years later, you still for me. As far as me, I'm not upset because I know who you was.
There you go.
It was just my time by now.
Yeah.
A lot of people get upset like they think they that special. He just told you his mama,
exactly.
his best friend, his job. He just told you everything that everybody that's on that same sort of tier that you on.
Yeah.
If he stole from his girl, he gonna steal from you. I'm sorry.
Man, if he stole from his mama, he gonna steal from anybody.
That's no
Listen, hold on, what age we talking about? I stole my mama always young. That little fur jacket she had in that closet.
Look, hold on. It don't count. It don't count the time.
You know my mama back in the day, them fur jackets back in the day.
Hey, hold on, no, it don't count the time I had to go inside, the upper closet to grab that Star Crunch. That was just so good. You know what I'm saying? So good.
You like those?
Yeah, I love those.
This is gross.
But I will.
Star Crunch is
the sauce by saying that. I like to use the mirror effect. The mirror. I like to add the mirror to most situations like that. And we have to manage our expectations of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it all boils down to it, people are what, like you said, people are what they are.
There you go.
So what you really have to do is check yourself by how much you expect from them. Listen, I just had a conversation with a friend today who's in a very sickly place, and she's done a lot for a lot of people. I'm talking about over the years, just done it. Put the work in. People knock on her door with kids hungry, rent not being paid, car note, and out of the kindness of her heart, she the type to get up. Listen, got you. Just give me such and such, baby. And mind you, a lot of them times, nobody ain't come back and do their part.
Right.
They come on your door when they need the help, but then they don't come back to, reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? They drop it back in that pot.
I can tell you why, but go ahead.
And I had to tell her the same thing today. Just I realize I'm the kind of person now, I cannot expect me from you.
There you go. Ooh, say that again.
I cannot expect me from you. So I find peace in, once I get out and do something for you, I'm not expecting nothing back from the time it leave my hand. I'm not looking for it to come back, because guess what I believe? I believe that God does my checks and balances.
There you go.
Good karma.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe in that too.
Me doing the work for him always brings it back.
Oh yeah.
In a divine manner. It might not be monetary.
It
comes back in some kind of way, bro.
You gotta realize people gonna do what you allow.
Yeah, that's true.
Like whatever you allow to be done to you, they're gonna keep doing it to you. In certain situations that can change, but that's if you want to put up with that long haul.
The main reason why
but people gonna do what you allow, and I love what you just said. I can't expect me from you.
Yeah, that's powerful. Right
but
there.
the main reason for that, though, to be honest, the main reason for, like you said, expectation, because most of the time that shit be solid. Motherfuckers gonna be checking people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our check moment last week about promotion and all that stuff. I can't expect you to, like you said, I don't expect you to be me, but maybe you don't know. Maybe, like I'm saying, you don't know you're wrong for you, right? Maybe that's all you're used to, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, if you like, what's my favorite saying? Everybody wants to be understood, but everybody's not understanding. So, I might need to understand where you coming from, what you've been doing, why you ain't been doing this. But if I had that conversation with you, be like, I know you've been busy, bro, but you got to pick up a little bit, dog. And you got to be accountable to say, yeah, I'm going to or not. And then you make your choice when you've been honest, whatever. Train them when you sign them.
If we gonna keep on rolling.
And another thing is,
this thing called life gonna keep on rolling.
A lot of people come in.
Oh yeah.
They say expectation, but it's blind expectation.
Right,
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes,
And
sir.
what I mean by blind expectation is that, because me and Nicole had this talk a couple weeks ago, you can expect the person to be a certain way, but you ain't explaining that to them.
Yeah.
Communicate.
You can't expect me to be something that I don't know that you want me to be.
Right.
Let me say that one more time.
Ooh.
You can't expect me to be something that you never knew what you wanted me to be.
Right.
I know what I want to be to you. You know what you want me to be to you. But if I don't know what you truly expecting, how am I going to deliver?
There
That's
you
why
go.
a lot of marriages
You know what I'm
fail
saying?
right now.
Right, because and I preach this.
Set off the
I
fire
preach
alarm.
this. Yeah,
He
I
sure
preach
did.
it. Yeah, I preach this to
He pulled it.
my
He
friends,
pulled,
my
he
family.
pulled that mug.
Communication is so important. Y'all have to communicate these things. Life is not a fairy tale. Every day will not be perfect.
Right.
You
Exactly.
have to communicate and know and still respect each other through rough.
But people
and tough
don't
times.
communicate. People be
That's the
talking.
problem. Yeah, they
people
talking.
be talking, not
Yeah.
communicating.
And through all of that, you gotta have patience,
Yeah.
little brother.
And I will say this:
All right.
in this day and era, patience is
Ooh,
rare.
It's a virtue, though,
Everybody
man.
want what they want, when they want it, how they want it.
Yep.
Me.
Instant gratification
Instant
generation.
gratification. Listen, I heard Killer Mike say something on the podcast today, and he said that this is the real shit. When you realize that we all junkies
Ooh.
and we all got junky habits, junky personalities.
Yeah, for sure.
Mind you, I don't give a damn if it's about food, marijuana,
Shoes,
pills,
yep.
shoes,
life,
whatever.
everything.
Bro, the thing with the forefathers of America, their genius was creating a race of ultimate consumers when they brought Africans over here and then decided to embrace you freely onto the streets and into the economy of making purchases and owning property and things of that nature. Because they knew the first thing you was gonna do when you get $1,
Spend that mug.
you would, but you not just spend it. I'm gonna spend it at first, but hold up, I like what Boss got.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if I can get
That's the 5 senses of life.
you know what
as far
I'm
as
saying?
like
Let me try to get what Boss got. Why you think Louis Vuitton was like that was our taste buds?
No, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't our flavor.
Right.
Most of I used to piss people off with this saying right here. The black man in America was made in a white man's image.
Ooh.
And another thing you just said though, Pat, I want to say the boss.
It hurt, don't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I want to say
But
It's true.
it was a reality check because of our ego, not the man himself,
Right.
but the ego we build up.
Yeah.
In the expression of that, we are what they made us
That's correct.
until you get this thing called knowledge of self.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Awake. Awoke.
Wake up. They
Wake
say
up,
stay
yeah.
woke. Get
Stay
woke.
woke, man.
Understand what you are, what you were brought here for, and understand that you are more than what anybody has ever
Yeah.
told you that you are.
That's right.
I had to get to that phase. That I'm not gonna harp, but that's where I was going with it, bro.
Yeah.
We
you
have to
can't,
wake up.
You can't be naive to a lot of things, man. First off, as a man, try not to be. I mean, it happens.
Naive or ignorant.
You know, you don't want
It's kind
to.
of hard though when with the environment we've been in our life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you said, when it comes to us learning to be man, we use our 5 senses.
Yeah, for sure.
In life, so it's like we can't say, like you said, I disagree a little bit what you said about the bosses because I don't see my boss in wearing J's.
See, but you say you.
But I'm saying older now.
I really want you to know that when I speak like that, it's in general.
Right, that's what I said. I would say the man,
There
whoever
you
you
go,
think
there
the
you
man
go, there
is.
you go.
You know what I'm saying? More than the boss, because you.
I like that.
You know
the
what I'm
man.
saying? I would say the person that you think who the man is more than the boss,
Right.
because if you're a boss in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe, a different energy. You got questions asked compared to you just looking and you trying to be it. You don't even know nothing.
But see, that's why you got to wake up too, because y'all, we in 2023. Whoever the man used to be, he ain't that no more.
No.
The man really right now,
It should
if
be
you are
yourself.
woke up, come on, my brother. Come on, my brother. Should be who you looking at in the mirror.
In the mirror. And know that at some level, you put your pants on. You put your pants on the same way I put
Exactly,
mine on.
bro.
So if anything, and I tell guys this here, especially when you're dealing with any place you work at, whatever, deal with men accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I talk, you talk. I'm gonna talk to you the same way I talk to any other man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna respect you because of your. I'm gonna respect your position. Now.
Yep.
I'm gonna respect your position. But I'm not gonna downplay myself. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make myself. I'm not gonna belittle myself.
Yeah,
just to speak to
right.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But in that sense, I say in this day and era, you are your own boss. You are your own boss. You're just working with individuals with more responsibility than you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's how I break it down.
Right.
You are working with people who have more responsibility than you. So I tell guys, don't be worrying about what they got going on because you don't see their desk.
That's right.
You don't pick up the phone call they pick up. You
Yep.
might say, yeah, their job is plush, it's easy, it'll be in the AC all day.
Yeah.
But bro, you ain't got a billionaire in your ear doing this here all day telling you how much of a fuck up you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different level. That's a different level. So sometimes, hey, look, I'm in warehouse work. Trust me.
Yeah,
I'm in that point.
I know what it can be like on a corporate level. And many people look at it be like it's plush, it's easy until you get up there and realize what it really takes to get that money.
Exactly.
Or what it takes for a young woman to become a nurse. You have to go to school and basically change and rearrange your entire culture and way of thinking.
That's right.
Just to be able to sit in different circles of people who come from different places also who had to get the same level of thinking. Because once you get that degree, you have to walk that path.
Yes,
regardless
you do.
where, and not only that, be trusted to hold down the fort just like everybody else.
That's right.
And second, you can't be trusted, you're ousted.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's over with.
And I hope y'all love that slice
Gang
right
shit.
there, because that was delicious.
That was a delicious slice
You know
right
what
there.
I
I
mean?
told y'all I had a great one for y'all, man. Like,
Appreciate that,
ooh,
man.
that was on my heart. This has been, every time I hit y'all with those, they
Y'all
be on
boys
my heart.
different, man.
Like, for real. We built different. You right, brother.
Y'all boys different.
Y'all boys, man. Y'all inspire
Hey,
me
but you know what
every
the
day.
crazy part? Because one thing I can say about all five of us, though, like, we love each other, be around each other, but we love being about ourselves, too, though.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, as far as, like, being a man and looking in the mirror, want to be a man, want to be better, and want to hang around people that's better, too. With different perspective of understanding and listening and just not just talking and communicating. You know what I'm saying?
If you with 5 broke niggas, well, 4. If you with 4 broke ass niggas,
Oh,
Hold on,
you
Prime,
five.
like, hold on,
Like
niggas
I'm saying,
5.
I gotta count myself. I'm the 5th.
Oh,
So I
okay.
gotta
Oh,
say,
all right,
if
all
I'm
right,
got you,
I'm
got
with
you.
4.
Prime, not
So
back,
you
Prime.
are
Me
you,
too,
but
Prime.
you're with
I
4.
knew you was
All
lying.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to
You know
get
what
his
I'm
keys
saying?
and park the car somewhere else.
So if you are with the lesser of individuals around you and carry a certain mind state, you will be the 5th.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
course.
It's
Don't
best
add
to
to that
have
number.
high level individuals in your circle.
And I appreciate all of y'all, far as just y'all as grown men, and just things y'all bring, and the people y'all bring too.
Oh, man. Hey,
And
that's so big
that's
that you
the big
said
part.
that, bro.
The
Like,
village.
That's
the
wealth.
village be growing.
Bro,
This
being
is wealth.
around you
This is
guys,
wealth right now,
It
bro.
feel like a zip code now. I feel like an area code now,
the
bro.
greatest thing about you guys, let me tell you something, bro. And this is really from the bottom because you
Don't
said
use that as a
something.
bar, because I know
You said something, bro.
I will.
You've never brought anybody around me that you know I would not even give a chance.
Right.
I've never done that to you. Or to you. Anyone we've brung around each other has been a like-minded individual. That's what matters, because when you start bringing this person from this way and that way and
Unless
that
we
way.
just having fun, we don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now that's different.
yeah,
but you
right.
gotta
Oh, we can
understand.
shoot the shit.
Right,
But
that's
you
what I'm saying.
understand.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody riding with me.
Yeah, we talking about riding.
We meeting together, maybe. Hey, pull up here.
Yeah, we talking about
But
riding, not driving.
together, coming from my vehicle.
Yeah, we
You know,
talking about riding, not
that's
driving.
a whole different
I got
thing.
you.
But carpooling,
Yeah.
if you carpooling, man, yeah, we just most likely have fun at night. And it's
Yeah.
probably the last time you even see my nigga.
Right.
But if you rode with me,
If you bring a duck,
hey,
And like you
bring
said,
a
but
duck.
when you do have those type of situations or somebody, you be like, I don't know about him. But we let you learn that lesson.
exactly.
We don't do
try
too
to,
much.
yeah.
We might back off a little bit, but like, nah, I ain't going out tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then something happens, you be like, I kind of knew it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, but you know what I'm saying? We still, like you said, accountability
Yeah,
and
accountability.
trusting
Yep.
and learning about that type of stuff.
That stuff is
But
super
we-
important. Super
Very,
important.
very,
Hey, but with all that being said, man, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna be back. We got a lot to talk about.
Hold on, you got a
And
what?
Get over
yeah.
here. Y'all talking about me now.
Alabama
ambassador.
We got a lot to talk about. We represent, but we'll be right back with
over
more
here.
of the
Flawless victory.
Victory.
Hoodcast.
Ooh, that was fire.
Yeah.
That was on point.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I'm
I've been
telling
trying
you.
to hit it.
Yeah, it was like a button. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like Prime pressed
like
me.
Prime, yeah, like
And
Prime.
I was on point.
Like he
Right.
did, like
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
welcome.
Hey man, as you can see from our esteemed guest that has arrived.
yeah,
On
You
the
can't
show.
roast them.
we got them things, baby. We got them things, baby.
Her name is Concerta.
We
Okay.
stay ready. We stay
Okay.
ready.
AKA Headbuster.
We stay ready.
We would be remiss if we didn't talk about.
And this is the real chairman.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The Alabama boat brawl down in Montgomery, Alabama. As y'all know, that's where I'm from, Alabama.
Shout out to my people, man.
That's the 50 cal city
Shout
heater.
out to my
Shout out
people.
to Montgomery, Alabama, your boy.
Yeah.
Y'all like that hat went up so effortlessly, and y'all
Shout
just
out.
came out of nowhere like roaches.
Shout out to Regency Park, Woodley Road, Queensbury, Buckingham. You know how we was
damn,
doing it.
you really from there?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, shout out to the old lady that took the chair shot.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, you did it just like they did with WWE, girl. They should come sign you.
I don't know nobody personally that was in the video, but some of my cousins might have been down there. I was not there. I got asked.
Yeah.
I got asked. I mean, when you go for years as the Alabama ambassador, as soon
course.
as you hear something about
They
Alabama,
call you ASAP.
they hitting me up. But no, man. Yeah. So yeah. Listen, man. When I say I love our people, man, I love our people.
Y'all represented, man.
Like.
For real.
The song came out the next day called Montgomery Brawl, and it's hilarious. But it's very spot on. Like it's a wonderful song. But listen, man, that was a perfect case of fuck around and find out. It was another perfect case of karma coming right back.
It's a perfect case of try Jesus.
Not me.
Not me. Hold on.
Cause
I fight.
Try Jesus.
Listen, the unity that we showed, because what was happening
Hey,
was
shout out to
was
the boy
wrong.
Toby.
What was happening was wrong. And anytime, if we was to do something like that, we'll be thugs, we'll be this. So that same group of thugs, regardless of the
they
skin,
was thugs.
that's what I'm
They
talking about.
thugging.
They was thugging because
There was a gang.
you can't have so much privilege that you can block a whole riverboat from getting to the spot they need to get to just because you don't want to move.
Let me say this, boy. What they should do, everybody should blame it on that one motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on, it was an argument up until one motherfucker decided to throw that one faithful
One
blow.
privileged motherfucker
And
now.
he put his sitting. He put the John Hancock on everybody's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. You got privilege now. Privilege. That's a black security guard. That white guy thought he could just swing at that man.
From what I understand, that dude was a captain.
He was a captain, so he literally disregarded that man's role.
Right.
I just want to give a shout out
To Concerto.
to two different. I want to give a shout out to the mind and shout out to the heart. When it comes to the heart, I want to give a shout out to the guy that swim.
Ooh.
Shout out to Jermichael Phelps in the building.
Exactly.
And
Jermichael Phelps.
And that's the emotional part.
Aquaman.
Hey, that's it.
Hey, we gonna roll with that one.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, that's the emotional part I want to talk about. I want to talk about the strategic and the mindset of everything. Shout out to the guards or the police, just let everything went down.
Yep.
I understand
Yep.
why he did what he did when the cheer, cause I felt the hit, and I'm not even close to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't mad that they put him in, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, 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 hands, y'all. Everybody good. That cheer, ooh, yeah, I gotta.
He was high on adrenaline. He was high on adrenaline, bro. He was high on adrenaline, bro.
I understand the guards,
It was like,
the security.
it was like anybody can get it.
As a native Alabamian,
Alabaman.
I could not have been more proud of my people. I could not have. I smiled. I rejoiced.
So
I look. I had to listen, man. This is
Talk to him.
all the violence, all the murders, the killings, the hangings, the dragons, the lynchings, all that has been transgressed against us for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Didn't that just feel like a little get back?
yeah, it did.
It felt like
it did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My spirit smiled that day because they've been doing that to us with no fear of repercussion. Because what a lot of us is taught with the Christian values is turn the other cheek, have faith, let's pray about it.
We turned that cheek.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to hit a motherfucker back.
Try Jesus.
And
Hey, what Tupac said? Nigga, I hit him up.
It felt like before, like the black people came. It was about to be some Rodney King shit going on.
Right. Because they jumped the old man.
Hey, so the question is, if y'all was out there and that hat went in the air, would y'all would have indulged?
Yes.
I wouldn't hit nobody with
Bro,
no chill.
I would have did a crossbody corkscrew off the
I
top
see somebody
rope.
do a rock bottom out there. I said, oh man, they doing my move.
Hey, I was coming with the shooting star press.
The fact is, any man, no matter what color you are, at the sight of any kind of injustice, like first of all, look, he was by himself, bro.
Right.
He was trying to do his job.
Right.
Any man trying to do his job, I don't care if it was 5 Negroes trying to jump that man. Right. Everybody still should jump across the water and swim.
There you go.
That was an injustice being done to a man who just tried. They was in the wrong.
Right.
Very wrong, man.
Trump just had a rally down there, so
and I'm pretty sure they were Trump supporters.
Right, and things happen, but you got to be put in your place. Our people are tired of that treatment.
Yeah,
that shit is over. What y'all have been doing, what has been done to us, it's over.
And a whole lot of handcuffs. A whole lot of handcuffs.
Yeah, I want to think I ain't never been on type of
situation. Hold on, Chestnut, because I gotta say this, because I'm being from there, dealing with racism back home in that same city.
Talk to him.
I've dealt with, as a little kid, I dealt with racism. As a little kid, I was chased by racist people in my home state that I represent proudly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's done. I'm so glad at the way my people in Montgomery stood up.
Yeah, man.
Because now you seeing this is a catalyst to something much bigger.
For sure.
Because this is not the only place that's taking place.
Right.
It's over with. Y'all losing that power because they took the shackles off our ankles and put it on our brains. We're taking them off now too.
Mm-hmm.
Taking them off now too. The knowledge is out there. Why you think they want to ban certain websites? Why you want to think they want to ban certain apps? It's too much. The knowledge is being exposed. Yeah. We are actually learning. The 400-year curse that we was under ended in about 2019. So why you think you seeing all this change? Why you think
it's upon us?
Right. It's out here. We learning it. We knowing it. And it's our responsibility to teach our youth. So they don't have to grow up in some of the ignorance that we grew up in.
Yeah, this was the starter kit.
Yeah, exactly.
This was the starter kit.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
So I'm saying this to say this. I'm proud of my folks in Montgomery, Alabama. Like I said, I spent a lot of my formative years in Alabama. Shout out to Seth Johnson, Peter Crump, Freedom Life. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I was there to all the schools, JD, Lee, everything, man. All my folks, all my Cloverdale, all that, man. Even to all the projects they tore down, like Cedar Park, Smiley Court, all that, man. Look,
if there was a time when
I say
real Alabama in there.
So when I say I represent Alabama, and they be like, how you represent Alabama and you live in South Carolina? I said, shit, how you like money and you broke? You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I've been putting on for my home state for forever.
Right.
In Germany, I did it. Here, I did it. When I lived in Georgia, I did it. I'm a true Alabama. I lived in the 3 major cities. Huntsville is home. That's why it's tatted on my arm. You see it on the shirt.
Hey,
I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, Cooper Green Hospital.
Yes, sir.
I've been in just about every project in Birmingham with my family.
Yes, sir.
Don't play with me. I've lived in Montgomery for a long time. I was in 3 elementary schools in that one city. Multiple houses, multiple neighborhoods. Again, shout out to Regency Park. Don't play with me, man.
Look, man.
I know what this is.
Look, man. If there was a time to go risk
Alabama
and get a misdemeanor on that record,
and I want to call it risk. I want to call it risk. Right? To me, like, I'm not trying to promote violence. I'm damn sure can promote fair.
Yeah,
right. And I'm gonna promote self-defense.
I'm definitely gonna promote fair. I'm definitely gonna promote. Hey, I'm definitely gonna promote. Man, I saw the dude swimming, bro.
At the end of the day, we men, bro.
They took his shoes off because he know he was about to. He knew the shoe would be before he could run. He got to chase somebody. He knew he was gonna run.
Fully clothed, Jermichael Phelps, Aquaman.
That's his name, Jermichael Phillips?
Nah, that's
his name. Jermichael Phelps. Hey, he was coming though, bro. That breaststroke, with that breaststroke.
If you ever seen Doctor Strange, right? You know the little circle shit they be
using.
Yeah.
No white people wish they had that
Negroes come out of every circle ever, bro.
Boy, listen, hey, one of the funniest parts when 3 of the white dudes was rolling up like they was about to do something. Then a whole group of people turned around. And they said, "Oh shit!" They tried to leave.
Yo, the funny part I saw, they were trying to beat up the boat.
It was crazy, bro.
I'm going back upstairs to get my drink.
Exactly, like
I'm going back upstairs to get my drink,
bro.
And enjoy my cognac and my salmon fillet.
If that wasn't a warning, I'm sorry, and I'm not being racist because I'm not.
Starter kit.
But if that wasn't a warning or the starter kit to white America to say, y'all better chill the fuck out. I don't know what else is.
Right.
Be careful.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful.
You know what the crazy part is? We always talk about God's speed, God vision, God everything, right? To be honest, I watched some of it. I ain't watch all of it. No, I watch all of it, but I didn't watch it a lot, like repeatedly.
I watched it like 15 times.
But was it any white cop out there?
No.
It was all black.
It's all black.
So it was meant for that shit to happen.
Yeah. It was a statement. The God did that.
That's all
I
I'm doing.
ain't even seen the women.
I mean,
God
we
did.
talking about Alabama.
Listen, bro.
It was a bunch of black cops.
And
no
Alabama,
white.
where the most racism has been done in history.
They're in Georgia and Mississippi, like right in a row. Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
The prime had to say something. Look at him. You know he dark skinned. Look at him.
So this is here's the irony, right? When I see white people making memes about this shit, like y'all should have got y'all ass.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I saw
You know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
that.
So what you witnessing is, but listen, you said Godspeed. Everything happened for a reason. Now, mind you, all the shit that happened to us prior was because we lacked the knowledge.
Right.
Not even us, even some of them who had so-called power, which was really ego, you lacked the knowledge. We was only 3, even in some paperwork, we still considered 3/5 of a human being. That's a lack of knowledge. To not look at an individual and not be able, listen, bro, one thing about me in this life of mine right now, what I know is I can see God
I'm about to hit him.
in each and every individual I meet.
Let me add that real quick.
I don't
about to hit
kill
'em.
bugs just because they cross my path.
Okay.
I think God lives even in the roach.
Right.
But he got to get the fuck out of my house. If I spot a roach in the day, hey, look.
Straight up.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Hey,
honey.
look.
Especially
Gotta go.
blind ones.
Hey, look. My wife killing everything. Hey, look. She see a roach, she blacking the fuck out. Hey, look. But I'm saying, but like with bugs, I'm talking about insects, animals. I see God in such a facet, especially within the human species.
Right.
I can't see myself doing harm to whatever color. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that the mindset is the only thing that differentiates us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And before you
And that's where the war is. The mindset.
I'm about to hit him though. Go.
Yeah,
Most of our mindsets are screwed, man.
Right. So before you say what you about to say, when I was talking about Godspeed and God energy and God vision, I wasn't even talking about black people winning. I'm talking about white people looking and realizing like they see it now. Like, hey man, like we fucked up in the head.
Exactly.
We think we own everything. We think this is ours.
They know it's fucked up. They know it. Like I say, bro,
And once,
you
like you said,
watching
once
the awakening.
Once
Right.
everybody know how to put these numbers together and join together.
That unity. If the same unity we showed down there at the riverboat, if we can show that across the land,
That's what we're doing now.
man,
It's coming.
boy,
That was a
I'm about to hit
sneak
him.
peek.
yeah, it's
That
a
was a
sneak
sneak
peek.
peek.
That's
Hey,
it.
That was a sneak peek.
Because you know what? One thing we've been afraid of the most is that usually when we do try to uprise, they come take whoever's leading it.
Right.
This is why it's important for everybody to join in and for everybody to be together because they can't get rid of all of us.
Because we
And look-
always make the mistake of choosing a leader.
Mm-hmm.
A
Go ahead.
wise man once said,
Don't touch the mic.
"It's the lack of understanding that's the cancer that's been killing our folks."
Well, you just did another.
Listen to this dude here, bro.
You just
Listen
did
to
another
this dude here.
slice, boy.
See, I know you be
just did
listening,
another
bro.
slice, boy.
Chris
That word-
Chamberlain,
That
be
word
listening, bro.
understanding means so.
Bro.
Understanding was understanding
But see,
accountability
that was
would
the-
make your life so
that's
much
it
easier.
right
But see,
there,
I say understanding only from a layman's term.
Mhm.
I love to use the word overstanding.
Yes, sir.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? I love to use the word overstanding.
Yeah, I
But see,
understand.
understanding is the first level.
Yeah.
That means that you've come to grips with a certain reality.
Yeah.
Most people just
Ooh.
out here, they're a leaf in the wind. Wherever the wind go, and
They
blow
go-
their
they
ass,
going
they
with it.
go wherever the wind go. But there's somebody, people who get understanding, they ought to put their foot down. Like, hold up,
Yep.
I don't want to go west today.
Exactly.
I need to go east. You know what I'm saying? You learn to command your direction.
Ooh.
That's when you get understanding. But overstanding,
Ooh.
you gonna feel different then. Your biggest issue when you get overstanding is learning how to still love your people while you know what's going on. And you have to do nothing but watch them make their mistakes without getting in the goddamn way.
Without getting in the way.
That is the hardest part of being an overstanding individual, bro. Because guess what? God always working. You can't do God's job.
Yeah, man.
So some people you gonna have to learn the hard way.
Yes, Lord.
The hard way.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. That's the Dick Gregory said it. These glasses. He said the thing about these glasses. When you get the glasses, the real glasses of the world, when you put them on, it's gonna show you shit, and you can't stop seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't make nobody put them on.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch it and let them learn from their steps. And guess what? Most will never learn from their steps. But for the one who do, those are the real students, man. That's the hardest part about that shit, man.
And that's nothing wrong with some people
overstanding.
There's nothing wrong with sometimes when people do bad stuff. I'm not saying everybody should go to jail.
Yeah.
But sometimes for you to change your life and recognize, look in that mirror, and you got nobody else to talk to but yourself and God, and you come out a better man because of the choice and decisions you made, there's nothing wrong with that.
Chestnut, do we take losses?
Everybody.
No.
Oh, watch them. Do we take losses?
No. We take lessons.
Take lessons. I love it.
Take lessons.
That's
Hey,
why
man.
Lessons and blessings.
Lessons and blessings, man. Hey, listen, we're going to get back with more. I had to hit that today. I know I hit somebody. We know we hit somebody, and that's what we're supposed to do.
Brother,
but we're going to be back with more of the
Flawless victory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me take this.
What my light at?
Something's going on at the store. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Man, we are back. We're back again.
Yes, sir.
We've been having fantastic discussions.
Like we always do.
Fantastic slices.
Ooh.
Absolutely terrific stuff is going on with the flawless victory. So we're gonna keep this thing going. At this time of recording, the new school year has started for most. Will be starting in the next week for some. But we are all, every man in this room is a parent. We do have kids, maybe one or more that's in school at any level.
You are daddies.
Yeah, right.
Habits, man.
Right. So it's important. We were talking about this off camera, but we felt like it was better to talk about it on camera, because what we talk about, we want you to hear. We want to pass that knowledge. We may have some insight on things you don't know about. Obviously, we want y'all to leave comments and discuss what y'all feel. We want to hear your thoughts, concerns, anything of that nature. And we're going to kick this thing into OG because he was really dropping some gems as usual. But
talk to him. Talk to him, principal.
When you used to hearing it, you want to hear more. It's you want it's food for thought.
It's food for thought.
Talk to him, Principal OG.
Food for thought.
Principal OG right there.
Don't add the pressure, man.
Let's
not make
go.
Run the
Let's
little
go.
Saved by the Bell
Let
siren
this
on
thing
that one
flow.
when you
Let this
say
thing flow,
Principal OG.
Because it's something I know all parents are really thinking about. And mind you, the pandemic was just like, it just happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Still going on.
Right.
So the norm is much different than what it was a couple years ago. So everybody's still trying to reach something that's comfortable for this year. You know what I'm saying? The teacher's still off. It's still off base. I don't know if they're getting the money they deserve or the money they wanted. I think a lot of teachers did get some bread.
Substitutes are.
Yeah, but what I know about now is the level of parenting that ain't been happening. This boy, look at these kids is like in elementary walking in, like swinging their nuts on teachers, man.
Right.
Like, and then you got parents who showing up like, leave my kid alone. And, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna touch on, right?
Please do.
Yeah,
I got a lot to say about that.
That's what I'm gonna touch on. Because as a parent, my fear is the fact that my kids leave my home and they're around adults, and something can happen to my kids and an adult will watch it happen. And this is what I know about unruly, disrespectful, badass kids. And if you're the type of parent who love to see your kids act just like you on that ratchet shit, you like when they cuss at home and when they do little bad shit or whatever.
You think it's cute?
Twerking.
You think it's cute, all that shit. When you leave your kid around the presence of adults, responsible adults, mind you, your child is still human. They got that attitude. They walk around the school popping, snapping, all that kind of shit. You got some adults who will watch your kid just get bum rushed and they'll turn their back on them. The greatest thing you can do to your children is teach them respect, honor. Respect and honor.
Yeah.
Right.
Teach them what an adult is. Teach them how to represent you and your household in your absence.
Yep. Exactly.
That's my biggest thing. Because when my back turned, I want to know that my child's protected. First, I give them the game to watch out for themselves.
Yeah.
But I want adults, responsible adults, to be able to say, I like that kid enough. I love his attitude.
Yeah,
I love his attitude.
That's what I say.
That
I like
kid
to
has
honor,
potential.
respect, and love.
That kid has potential.
I got I know last week y'all gave a shout out to your football team. I'm gonna take a moment to shout out my sons, my Jets.
Go ahead, man.
My three Jets. Listen,
Go ahead.
the biggest compliment that I ever got about my sons is not necessarily how I parent them or how I look out for them or I'm an active father. I don't need praise for that because I'm gonna be there for mine.
Exactly.
That don't mean I don't like when I hear it, but it's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Biggest compliment I ever got about my kids is how they act when I'm not around them.
There you go.
How they respond, how they treat people.
Yeah.
It's nothing like going into, like me and Nicole are going to a parent teacher conference. Man, your kids, your son is so well mannered. Superstar had a kid from Argentina come in to his class last year, and he was the one to help him get acclimated to the States, to our culture here.
Love.
He did that on his own. Nobody asked him to do it. And they're best friends now. The same thing with Jacoby. Such a sweet kid. Look, listen, quick story. Junior's always been I ain't even gonna say pretty good. He's been a great student. He was on Beta Club, all that, Honor Society, all that. Junior started hanging. Then this spoke to him and me. Junior started hanging around kids at the school that weren't necessarily on the right path. His teachers called me before something happened. They said, "Hey, Jacoby's hanging around kids this is gonna lead him wrong. He's a good kid. We don't want to see nothing happen to him."
There you go.
What did you just say? There you go. These teachers look out for kids that are respectful, that have manners, and are decent people. They call me and say, "Hey, he's doing this. Before this becomes a problem, we want to let you know because we don't want to see anything bad happen to him."
There you go.
When people do stuff they don't have to do for your children, that is amazing. Same thing.
Can you say that one more time?
Yes, sir, please.
When people do things for your children and they don't have to do them, that's amazing. Just think about that whole situation. They called me before something happened.
Exactly. They cared enough.
They care, because he's a great student. We don't want to see anything bad happen to him. No difference when Playboy was in school. He's so mannerable. He's this. I got that about all three of my sons. Despite their quirks, everybody's got flaws. I don't care nothing about that. Right. How do your kids act when they're not around you? Because your kids are a reflection of who?
You. So another thing I want to say when it comes to that too, because sometimes, thank God, your kid got all his grades good. Some kids don't have all their grades good because maybe they learning disabilities, whatever. But I'm glad all five of y'all here. Majority of the time, so I'm not talking about the minimum. Majority of the time, when you get a call because it's a father figure in their life, because they know if they do wrong, the father gonna get on them and straighten them out. Because they know sometimes when just a single mom and the father ain't there, they mama gonna be like, my kid ain't doing no wrong.
Right.
My kid's excellent, is great. That's my baby. Compared to men, understanding our kids and know that who you hang around, let me see him. And if I see those traits in that guy, and I know that you shouldn't be hanging with this person, but you saying this is your friend, you're going to have a little percentage of them. Because I can hang with somebody right now, let's say right now I can meet a new guy right now, hang with for 3 years. If he said the word Bo, eventually I'm going to start saying the word Bo.
Right.
Facts.
You're going to take on those characteristics.
Characteristics, you know what I'm saying?
I got one more thing, and I have to say this. My oldest son is 23 years old. Around the time when he was 17 or 18, we were having a lot of issues. He's a young man. Your son, especially with sons, they're going to try you, right?
That's right.
It's a natural progression.
Thank God I got daughters.
I do, right. I tried my father, very unsuccessful.
By the way, let these sons know.
I tried hiring C Boykins. I'm gonna make a clip about that because my daddy deserved his praise too. I tried my father, and that's I didn't want to do it no more. He showed me real quick that his levels to this thing in life.
Mm-hmm.
But what I told my son, because he was hanging around people, he only had a certain group of friends. But what I told him, and I carry this lesson to my other sons, take this to y'all kids. Encourage your kids to be their own cool.
Right.
Be your own cool.
That's right.
What's cool to you is cool to you. Please don't make yourself fit in when you can stand out just being you.
Yes.
Be your own. I touched the mic. I'm sorry. Be your own cool. I appreciate it and my son has taken that with him through his life. My son don't have a lot of homeboys. He don't care about that. He got his old lady. He got his job. He got school. He helped with his brother. His brothers are his friends, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I have an older child. I got 23, 14, and 11. The best friends for my 14-year-old and my 11-year-old is they 23-year-old brother. I'm perfectly fine with that.
That's right.
Because I can trust that he's gonna keep them safe.
Exactly.
Like today, they left the house. I ain't even know it. I didn't even care once I realized it because they was with him at the gym. Mm-hmm. Be your own cool.
Look at that, man.
This is what I'm saying. You cannot. Influence has gotten a lot of people killed.
Yeah, man.
Killed. I've seen people die over peer pressure. Be your own cool.
And the crazy part of that, what you said about, because me, like, everybody know me, man. I went to Keenan, whatever. I played basketball. I never told people I was popular. I just told people I was known. Because when I was in school, I hang with my bros, the jocks.
Right.
I hang with the little quiet girls, laugh with them. I hang with the folks, hang with the Bloods, hang with the Crips for 3 minutes, whatever. You know, I used to hang with everybody, being a people person. But the crazy part, when you said like your friends and all that stuff, I was a hooper. Everybody know I was a hooper. But I never went like outside of school and team ball.
Right.
Man, when I play basketball, I don't care win, lose, or draw. And he can tell you, I'm hooping with my dogs. Mm-hmm. I don't care about winning and losing. I care about just having fun with my bros. They love who I am as a hooper. They're not using me. They appreciate what kind of talent, leadership, or making them better or whatever. Make it whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come at them, they come at me too. So that's another thing I want to say. As far as being your own cool, when you be your own cool, that's going to last longevity. When you try to go in this phase right here, it's going to quit. And when you talk about far as this like depression and everything, it ain't about the person killing you. It's about you killing yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, mental health is always going to be number one. I tell people that all the time. Like, I'm a person that since I don't play football no more, if there's no game or nothing going on every day, of course, in my life, I need some kind of competition. So I got to play Call of Duty. I got to get on there and go against 50 other guys in the world with my dogs, because I be on the game with my niggas, you know, and have that competition knowing that we got to win these matches. We got to have a certain strategy to do this and that. We have to stay together because we're a team.
Right.
We got to run a gun or we got to sit back and whatever. I have to have that in order for my mental to stay intact because I still want to play football. I really do. But I know the sacrifices I'm going to have to make right now, I really actually can't make those. I've done making those. I didn't pass that part. Right. So just going back into it, my kids is my mental is a part of my mental health.
Okay. So it comes to me. Oh, I thought you was finished.
How I raise them is part of my mental health. To see that I can know that when they leave the house, I know the things that I tell them because I don't lie to them. I know they're gonna go out there and utilize that. That's what it's about. It's about the utilization of what is being told from top down. People don't understand that. So if you the mom that likes to be homegirls with your oldest daughter,
and be a kid's friend,
and then you wonder why your grandma at 30, I mean, take accountability. Yeah. Look yourself in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth.
Facts.
See, I'm not just saying look yourself in the mirror. Everybody do that. You go piss real quick when you're waking up 3 a.m. You go, you look in the mirror real quick.
I think most people look in the fucking mirror in the bathroom when they start crying.
Yeah.
No, I've done
that.
Think about it. Think about it.
I've done that.
If they really look.
If they really look, because you're looking at an image. It's like I can remember just when my dad died, and I'm looking myself in the mirror and I'm crying because I'm looking at him. That's why I'm crying. Not going to see him no more unless I come to this mirror and just look and dig deep. That's why. looking in that mirror, that reflection is so important, man. A lot of people are scared of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes your reflection is not even what you're seeing. Like right now in my body, Marquis and Jamal Richardson. I'm looking at Willie James Richardson. Depending on what mood I'm in at time, whether whoever pissed me off, this and that, I'm phases of him, and I feel it. I'm looking in the mirror. But when I bring myself back, then I see me. You gotta learn how to see the certain sides of your souls, your personalities.
Right.
You gotta learn how to get deep into your own mental and be your own therapist.
Facts.
You want me to say that again? You gotta learn how to dig deep into your own mental and become your own therapist. That's why I don't seek therapy. By the way, I don't. Nothing wrong with seeking therapy. There's nothing wrong with going to see somebody that don't know you,
find a way,
and you want to get an opinion or however it is.
I still ain't gonna lie. When it comes to therapy, I still advise you see a man therapist.
I will still. I'm about to say I will still advise people if you need it, go seek out a therapist. But it would be remiss if I wasn't gonna keep 100. I don't feel like I need that because I know how to dig deep inside myself, and work on it. And become my own therapist, become my own shrink, sit inside my own brain on that couch. I know how to do that and assess. You got to be able to adjust in life.
Right.
Got to be able to like expect whatever comes and be able to deal with it. You got to be able to be the person that is in control every day and not have bad days, because I don't have those anymore. Exactly. I don't care what happened. I don't care if this, that, and that happened, whatever. I still control what happened at the end before I lay my tail down to go to sleep. I'm telling you. It may be a couple moments. Maybe a couple moments that, I can turn to a bad day, but I don't believe in that.
What you said the last time about tough
situation? Hey, man, hey. Tough times don't, excuse me.
Tough time don't last.
Tough times don't last. But damn it, tough people do.
So I'm about to say something right now. This whole conversation is about, it really wasn't, to be honest, to me, the way I feel, it really wasn't about our kids. To me, this whole segment, and probably need you to put this on this segment on this YouTube, students. Students
of reality.
Learning.
Students of life.
Listening. And I want to give a shout out to two people that's in here that I know. And then you get a shout out to your whole team. I want to get a shout out to Prime for being a football coach with these young men out here. Because I feel like whenever they meet y'all, they're going to be young men. They ain't boys no more because y'all going to hold them accountable.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to you. And you get a shout out to everybody else that's on your team or the coaches that you know that you got relationships with. Give them shout outs, man.
Hey, man.
Coach Rich.
Y'all already know, man. Shout out to Coach Trail, man. First off, me and this dude, we grew up together, man. Like, this is my guy. We've been in them trenches together on that football field. So I know what he brings to the table, and I know how he grasps the kids. I'm telling you, you just don't pick people and say, hey, man, you want to go on a coach? Now, it's a reason he's chosen.
I'm coming to the first game too, nigga.
And you should. Cause we the greatest show on turf. So shout out to Coach Trail, man. Shout out to Coach KC, man. I hope had getting your mind right now. You feel what I'm saying? I talked to you before dipped out for a bit. Shout out to you, man. You bring so much knowledge to the game, and you be helping me, with my offensive mind. And I've never had nobody actually challenge me like that before. And I actually just take it and be like, you right. Let me do this and let me do that.
So you was a student.
Always. I'm trying to learn every day, brother. If I'm not progressing.
Right.
Shout out to Coach Johnny, man. Hey, Johnny boy, you are my guy. You already know, man. You trusted me with your son for 2 years. Enough for you to join the fold and want to be there. And like I told you, I said you being there is important for him. See, I ain't that coach that's just gonna hog your kid. Nah. I ain't that coach that's just trying to be your kid dad. Nah. I'm that coach I'm trying to get through to the kid. And if I know you are an entity by being there, you're not that father that just like, get my kid in the game, woo-doo. Nah, you that father that know football. Oh, nah, you want to come and help. You want to come and help and just be there.
Leaders among leaders.
Yeah, so shout out to him, Coach Johnny, man. Like, you my boy. And last but not least, man, hey, shout out to Coach Amp, man. Amp Bell, bro. Brother, you are a thoughtful, kind person. These my guys in here now. These guys are thoughtful and kind now. But, dude, you are one thoughtful ass motherfucker, bro. I appreciate you.
I'm not that.
You are one thoughtful.
Like, you're one thoughtful ass motherfucker. And I always tell you that, man. I can talk to you like that, dog. And I really appreciate you, like, for real, man. So, yeah, shout out to my team.
And another shout out to all the coaches that be around kids that don't have.
Hold on, we got to shout out Coach J. Reed though.
No, get all your coaches out. I get shout out.
Because when you said that, it's like I feel like I'm gonna forget him because he's not even part of the Wolfpack, but that's my brother, and he really making strides over there at Greenview, like for real. So shout out to Coach J. Reed, Coach Dez. Hey man, to y'all boys, y'all already know what's up, man. Ray, y'all already know what's up, his family.
But give shout out to all the coaches and all the parents that support all the kids, because I've been through
supporting their dreams.
I've been through situations, bro. Like when my mom wasn't supportive. She was more just providing because she got to do what she got to do, pay the bills. She can't afford to. She was too tired. My mom retired now. Shout out to my mom. She retired now.
There we go.
Clap for that. She retired. You know what I'm saying? And it took her some time, whatever. But she couldn't support me as a basketball player. But I had certain teammates that was there, and their parents picked me up from practice, take me home, whatever. So shout out to Miss Smalls, Miss Rice, and shout out to all the OGs that told me keep dribbling that basketball.
There we go, man. We're going to go ahead and take a break on that one, man.
Jesus,
it just gets so powerful. We just can't stop.
Yeah,
we will be back with you with the Flawless Victory.
Yeah. So I guess we can talk about sports on the last one.
Well, it's time for the slice now. You got your slice?
I became a Panthers fan till I watched them rob Cam. And that taught me about football.
That didn't rob Cam, bro.
That taught me everything about football I needed.
Why people disrespect that Broncos defense, bro?
Fuck you say.
Bro, defense was on his
nigga
ass
all year.
Marcus,
their best wide receiver was Ted Ginn.
Yeah, bro.
But technically,
they robbed him.
No, against the Broncos. I'm talking about Cam.
The receiver was Greg Olsen.
Look at Cam's performance, bro. Look at Cam's performance.
But I saw what they did to Tom Brady that year.
No, what?
If Tom Brady he won the MVP.
Go back and dissect Cam's performance amongst the rest of the year.
Nigga, Cam is really not as great as I think. He just had one great year.
That game.
So why can't do it again?
Listen, bro.
Yeah, Cam.
Watch the whole season and then watch that one game. That's all I'm gonna say.
You talking about the 15-1 season, bro?
You talking about watch the Panthers? Did you watch the Broncos?
Watch the whole season. And
I'm asking, did you watch the Broncos?
I'm talking about the player, bro.
Oh, no,
that nigga was compromised in that game, bro.
No, bro.
The defense compromised his ass.
No, bro.
His footwork.
Mario Wills on his ass. Fucking DeMarcus Wills on his ass.
Miller, Ware.
Trevathan, nigga.
What's it? I keep saying
Trevathan was knocking shit.
Corners? Was it Rogers?
It was a key, bro. Key to me. And the other side was fucking
Remember Wolf?
It's not gonna take me long to get
off.
Bro, I saw it. No,
had Kareem Jackson in the back.
I never seen Tom Brady get fucked up that way, bro.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas.
And he thought because he won MVP that he's supposed to be spectacular.
But see, the thing is, the Panthers defense was fucking Peyton Manning up too. It was a low scoring game.
But low scoring game.
Just a better.
But that Broncos defense
was so great,
tough.
bro.
It's like when I saw that Broncos, I saw Seattle. Far just every angle, what they could fuck you up on. Their best wide receiver was Ted Ginn. People don't understand.
They had Von Miller too, bro. Like what you talking about? They had Von on one side, DeMarcus Ware on the other side,
Wolf in the middle,
and Mario Williams.
And Ware in the middle. Then Rodgers and goddamn.
That shit is crazy, bro.
And Tequila Lee.
You got
my slice.
You got Kareem in the back. You got Kareem in the back.
That's why we try to tell you. Keep what people like.
Nah,
offense
bro.
don't win championships. Lost to the Giants.
You gotta remember the best receiver the Broncos had was Emmanuel Sanders, right?
No. The nigga that just killed himself. He went to Georgia
Demarius Thomas.
Was way better than goddamn Ted Ginn. 10 times better.
DT was the best receiver on the field aside of Greg Olsen.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't surprised they got beat. Man, he got Von.
I ain't gonna lie, me either. That defense, bro.
Bro, I saw where they fucked Tom Brady. I'm talking about like
you can name the Panthers defense. I mean, they had Mario Addison, I think. Mario,
But you said you think. We talking about we know
Mario L. Excuse me.
That defense was top 10 of all time.
They had fucking Josh Norman.
Cam was not himself in that game. That's all I'm saying.
No, he wasn't.
He was not himself in that game. He was compromised.
Cam never
he probably wasn't, but the Broncos was.
He was compromised in that game. And that game was compromised.
You know the crazy part? I hate when old niggas do this shit. Because back in the day, if Michael Jordan win, they never said the game was rigged. Every time.
Who he played against? Who can't play against?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Throw it again,
man. That nigga's like a new addition just now, boy.
Hey, man, we've been having a spectacular, fantabulous just stupendous show. Yeah, I said all that. Listen, man, I've been enjoying putting this in with my dogs. We're giving it to you like we always do.
Yep.
And we're gonna keep doing it. So just like we start the show, we end the show. Hey. So we had to go back to the oven and pull out another slice. Humble pie.
But can I say something before we start the thing? I feel like this whole 7 been eating pies the whole time.
I would concur with that.
We black, we niggas.
Right.
I think at the beginning we had sweet potato, then the last 2 maybe had a little bit of apple pie.
I love apple pie.
You know what I'm
love
saying?
apple pie, man.
And then the third one a little peach cobbler.
We
You know, pie.
had that cobbler.
We had that little cobbler.
we did have that cobbler.
Now we gotta go back to the original. Go ahead.
Let's go, man.
So OG,
if you would please.
Please bless us with another slice.
Obviously, Godly in the building, y'all.
Yes.
OG Project out now on all platforms.
You better tell them.
Y'all fuck with it.
Yep.
Rich Chamberlain out there on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that,
Fuck
G.
with it.
Appreciate that, G.
Humble Entertainment in the building.
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all.
Hold the hell up. You ain't gonna say nothing about man, shout out to
Hold on,
Alabama.
It's okay. We're gonna get it down. I'm gonna take care of me at the end.
You gotta let me fly. You gotta let me fly. Now, let me fly.
I like niggas take care of each other, bro.
Because you done did everything. Alabama ambassador. All over, all platforms.
Yeah, we
listen, y'all. Charger music. Charger music. Type in Jacoby Boykins Charger music, and you're gonna learn something. All right, let's get to it, y'all. I got 2 perspectives on this shit. I'm gonna drop one and drop the other one.
Talk to him.
Wait till I finish.
A-side, B-side.
Wait till I finish before you even get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
All right.
I like
You know
that
what I'm
one.
saying? First, I'm gonna say this. Stop calling your busy friends fake. Stop calling your busy friends fake. We are not 17 no more. I got jobs, kids, bills, and other priorities to attend to. Listen, I can't come sit on your porch, pop the top on a 40-ounce or bottle of tequila
And talk some
for
bullshit.
hours and just watch cars pass by while you bump the latest jams from your living room and we talk about 1995.
Why are we doing that?
Bruh,
That's not productive.
I'm a 45-year-old man.
You
I'm a
look good.
Hey,
Hey, yeah,
I
man, you're
appreciate
doing
it.
good for yourself, brother.
Not only that, I'm a grandfather.
You look good.
I appreciate
Pop.
it, bro. We got people, y'all. Listen, sometimes you can get stuck in a time warp, a time zone, and you put yourself there. You put yourself there, but because you are there, don't hold your partners to that same standard.
Yeah, man.
You know, niggas got wives, kids, like I said, grandkids. Not only that, you have demanding jobs.
Right. Demanding. Jesus.
Demanding jobs.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying?
Jobs.
You know what I'm saying? This is how you put the steak on the plate.
Ooh.
You know what I'm
How you put
saying?
the steak
You
on
ain't
the
even a
plate.
friend if how I go get it is offending so-called our relationship.
Right.
Bro, look here, bro. Look
Oh,
here.
my God,
Hey,
bro.
man, I'm gonna need you to check. I'm gonna need everybody. Hey, look, check that.
Yeah, man. For
Check
real.
that. Cause people got shit to do, man. Catch people in their free time. And I'm what I learned about some of my best friends, I don't see them Negroes probably like 2, maybe 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? But when we get together, boy, it's fucking stupid.
Ooh.
It's stupid. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
It's a disco show.
Oh,
It's
man.
boy, you can't plan greatness.
Yeah.
When it come together,
Yeah.
it's
It's
something
together.
different.
Yeah.
So I had to get that part off. That's part 1. That's just part 1. Now, but I had to get that off because, we all grown, y'all. We grown. We just had a whole slice about kids. It's back to school time. Listen, y'all, I done went broke.
And we ready for the kids to go to school now.
Thank God. Just be grateful that if you are one of the people who's able to go out there and splurge on your kids during back to school time. Thank God
Yeah,
for the time.
thank
Because
God
I'm one
for
of them
that, man.
kids who never had the opportunity to be splurged
Right.
on. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is why we do what we do, y'all. So be thankful for that. And I'm gonna say this part right now.
I like that.
Before y'all send y'all kids to
Mortal
school,
Kombat Lab.
hey,
Exactly.
listen, before y'all send y'all kids to school, how can they check them? Before they go to school, get declining these other kids about the kind of clothes they got on. Not knocking nobody who get assistance. But I'm telling you, if you know you only paying $30 a month for rent, How about you tell your kids go to school and be humble?
With 2 M's.
Be humble. Be humble. Because you got some niggas out here who getting it and pay a stupendous amount to keep the roof over their head, who can't get J's on their kids' feet.
Yep.
Listen. What I need people to understand is there's 2 opposites to this shit, right? People who get a lot and have nothing, then people who have nothing and get a lot.
Oh boy.
Who we?
With 2 M's.
Man, look at here. But in the middle of that, you got kids. You raising kids who can't tell the difference.
Right.
All they know is I got these 3s on my feet. They don't know the light bill was paid by the utility check.
Yeah.
Or the rent, $37 a month. So they're gonna go to school and stunt on somebody who mom and daddy got a whole goddamn career who hustling. You might have a business involved. You know what I'm saying? Who might be more financially, fiscally responsible with their bread.
Some shit.
He said,
Listen, y'all.
You about to piss me off.
Teach kids humility. Teach kids humility. Know how to recognize people, love on people, hug people. Like we said earlier, you want the respect. You want people who are adults. You want people who don't know your kids to respect your kids when you are not in the arena. That's what it takes. You are the teacher by default. And 9 times out of 10, I would like to say 10, I'm gonna say 9. Your kids coming to school with your personality. Humble them before reality checks them when you ain't around.
There you go. Humble them before reality checks
Reality gonna
them
check them.
when you ain't around.
Reality gonna check them.
Oh, man.
You gonna find a 300-pounder who's nice and humble, who feel disrespected by your little 95-pound kid, ain't gonna realize this little Negro need to be handled. And that's just one example of how kids can get it.
Yeah, because there's one, because you be 100-pounder.
Man, look here, bro. My bullies, look, I learned how to fight because I had bullies. Mind you, I was a good kid. I grew up in the country. Me and my brother, we watched cartoons, Sesame Street, nigga, all that bullshit, bro.
Yes, on Saturday.
Power Rangers too.
And then one year, my mama moved us out the country to the city. And these little niggas knew everything from crack to cocaine to porn to all that. I learned all my shit in the city schools, bro.
Yeah.
And these little niggas also knew how to fight.
So how that change your trajectory, though, as far as like went from the country, understand family vibes, your culture, as far as your family culture,
a whole different
to the
world.
city, to like the culture.
It gave me a defense mechanism. Cause mind you, in the country, look, that's where my love for nature comes from.
Oh yeah, fat.
Me and my brother used to go in the woods, nigga. We get off the school bus, mom and daddy went home, nigga. We ate pecans and blackberries till they got there. It's crazy shit, bro. Like my life is like boy. I done been on both sides of the fence so crazy to the point where I done been to the anyway. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But I know you done, cause I got a lot of shit to say right now.
But what I'm saying is, when I got into city schools, bro, all the relaxation, the shit that I learned just from nature and being around family in the country. The city school slapped the shit out of me, but nigga.
Right in the
boy,
face.
it's like going to the penitentiary, right? You get to learn the personalities of people. Mind you, then you got groups, gang. It's gang shit, right?
Yeah, bro.
It's gang shit, bro.
Absolutely.
It's gang shit. So I had to learn how to scrap because you had little partners who would catch you in the bathroom and say, nigga, give me your lunch money. And they ain't had no lunch money. Nigga still put his hands in my pocket. And guess what? I had to turn around and swing. That's how I learned how to scrap, bro. My bullies taught me how to fight. And me fighting my bullies taught my brother how to fight. And him fighting his bullies taught my other brother how to fight. But if you don't get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shannon Shaw said it best. I don't know who he was talking to on his shout out to Shay, man. I hope you
Shay.
make your money.
I hope you go to first take.
Shay good, man.
Because sometimes it ain't about fight, man. It's about heart. And sometimes it come in your heart. Right now, I'm not a fighter, but I dare you to test me. I don't know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm capable of. I'm trying to be. You know what? I'm not trying to be a nice nigga. I'm trying to be a good nigga.
Oh,
you
say
one
that
of the worst
again.
ones. You one of the worst ones.
Right. I'm not trying to be a nice nigga. I'm trying to be a
yourself,
good nigga.
To protect yourself from what you love, there is no line that you won't cross.
Exactly.
And another thing you said, OG, and I said this before on the podcast. Y'all my best friends. Make sure we all get that clear right now.
I agree.
Because you know why?
It's reciprocated.
Y'all got my best interests.
Exactly.
Within me, you got to be careful with your close friends.
Ooh, they get too close.
Be careful with your close friends.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, if you like the way they make you feel, we love that feeling. We feel like we the leader and whatever. But when they just met you, they see what you got going on in whatever environment you in, club, work, whatever. It's between us five right here when we all still go on each other and we're not comfortable. Yeah. When it comes to your close friends, they get comfortable, start treating you different, start talking to you a slick way. You're like, hold on, little nigga. Chill out. When I first met you, boy, you was humble.
Let me give you this. A nigga told me this the first sign, nigga. This the first sign. What's going on, Big Money?
That's
bro,
the low key.
Listen here.
Ooh.
I got an OG who told me the first time a partner run up on you, he say, "Hey, Big Money." That's when you need to give him some distance.
Yep. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
He goes.
I don't know if y'all got that. I don't know if you're gonna say. Those who know, those who know, know.
Yeah, that went over.
But when they walk upon you like that, it's the feeling. Because you see, you ain't. They think they complimenting you.
Yeah, man.
They think they complimenting you.
When they really sizing you up.
Not just using you.
When they really sizing you up.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Man, I'm trying to be like you.
Why?
I'm trying to get your kind of money.
Why?
Nigga, you ain't see a bill I ever paid.
At all.
Right.
You ain't see a job where I ever worked.
Hey, they trying to get your money by spending your money.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold up. And this is what we gonna get to. This is what we gonna get to, bro. Pocket watches.
Hold on. Shout out to my homeboy Chico James. Like I said, he just gave us the compliment on our last podcast.
Yep.
Chico James.
James.
Salute, man. Salute, man.
No.
Hey.
It's crazy that you said that. God works, bro. The vision and the hearing. He just said, I met him over there at Sam's Tobacco. I said, bro, you saw my podcast? He said, I saw both of y'all, man. But that motherfucker, far as video y'all had, the conversation y'all had, bro, I felt that. And I got a movie coming out on Tubi. Guess what it's called? Guess what it's called?
What?
Pocket Watch.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Oh, my kids.
Oh, my God. Really?
Swear to God. So shout out to Chico Beans and shout out to you for being in that spirit.
But
man.
that's how serious it is, man. Because mind you, we all humans. And we all trying to get better. There's nothing wrong with being inspired by other people. I hope that you all are inspired by some of the greatest people. I'm inspired. This is why I keep certain albums in my playlist. I keep Nipsey in my playlist. I keep Biggie in my playlist. I keep Jay-Z in my playlist. I mean, these guys been talking that talk of how they've been teaching the rules of how to become the better version of yourself since they've been doing that, since they got behind the mic. But actually, you got the record. You got to be able to separate those from the guys who actually want to get in your position and chop you down. These are the kind of niggas that wait you ain't around and get to sprinkling dust in your old lady ear.
Facts.
Envy,
You know what I'm
envy
saying?
drives.
Envy
drives the soul.
No, I mean, straight up.
Envy drives the soul to do those backstabbing acts.
I got a question for y'all, though. Do you think it's going to get better? Because the reason I asked you this before y'all even answer it, man, is one guy, bro. I seen this guy do the right thing, had expectations, and perceive all of them, and he still get hated on. And his name is LeBron James. God's a great father. Got a whole school. His school got programs for the parents to do trade, whatever. He paid for everything. He's weak, he's soft, he doing. But I promise you, back in there during y'all time, when it was really just genuine love in a village, you understand the power of a black man and a black father compared to just a mobile. You know what I'm saying? Compared to just the status of a celebrity, compared to the duty.
Right.
The fucking duty.
The duty.
I don't know if time's gonna get better. I want to get better. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah. We just talking about.
We want to recognize. Recognize real.
We just spoke about expectation, correct?
I'm not going to expect me out of you.
Look, don't look for things to get better.
Yeah.
When you are great, you become a mirror for people who lack that.
Yeah.
When you are great, you are a mirror for people who you are just becoming an inspiration, period.
Exactly.
By default, you become a reference point for people who don't have direction. And depending on where you are in your life, you got to have hate. got to inspire those, or you got to have all of that comes with the territory.
So what I'm about to say is, if I do have any expectation, if you're gonna be great, expect the hate. Yeah. Expect the hate.
Of course,
people hate great.
They hate great.
Look, if I don't have no expectation, but if I'm gonna have expectation, if I'm gonna be great, I'm gonna expect the hate.
Yeah.
You know what killed Jesus?
Talk to him.
Ooh, jealous and envy.
You know what killed Jesus?
Hatred.
You know what killed Malcolm?
Hatred.
You know what killed Martin?
Jealousy.
You know what
envy,
killed Nipsey?
Hatred.
You know what killed Pop?
Jealousy, envy.
What killed Biggie?
See,
Jealousy, envy.
we can go down the line of how we create leaders, people to follow, people who give us great examples of how to get it done. But they reach a plateau to where somebody touched them because you have the power to influence a nation to move in that direction. That's why he gonna always get the hate.
That's why
You the antibody to the virus.
That's why everybody should just focus on doing their part.
You the antibody to the virus, bro.
And that's
you know
another
what I'm saying?
thing
You do good just because it's innate to you.
Right.
Exactly.
Guess what? Everybody gonna look at themselves and check themselves.
Right.
Man, well, with all that being said,
I'm gonna say one thing before you finish, Joe.
but
Apologize.
I got one more part too.
One thing I do want to say, it is just a prime example. You're gonna be great, expect the hate, and you have to understand the environment, everything will happen, but your legacy is going to live on. We name it everybody that's not here to this day.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So their legacy still lives on.
Lives on.
Still lives on.
Fact of the matter is, you gonna die.
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, that's the fact.
Guess
That's
what?
inevitable.
While you in the field, go, nigga.
There you go.
G.O. Go.
There you go.
Don't look for excuses. Go.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna
Teach
say
with
this
your
here.
what?
Teach with your feet, baby.
Yes, sir.
Listen, holla at my boy Mike Wilson. He made this shirt for me right here.
Word.
Goddamn Carolina bread. Homebound, listen to the boy. He in our own backyard. He put them together. He's a lyricist. He's a good guy. He's a father. He's like the guys I'm around right now. And I would like to put him out there and blast him out because he been doing the work. He's a good fella. He inspires a whole community down there in Woodfield off of Decker Boulevard. The whole community, they look up to this dude, and he deserves a hats off. He deserves a salute because he continues to do the good work in the community. And I have no choice but to salute men who walk like men amongst men. You know what I'm saying? So he got this line called Carolina Bread. Y'all can check him at
What's his name again?
Mike Wilson. Look him up
Shout
on
out to
Facebook.
Mike Wilson, man. Shout out,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? He got a clothing line called 919 Clothing and Accessories. He's located off of Shakespeare Road, Columbia, South Carolina. Get at my boy and hit him on Facebook, and he gonna put an order in for you.
Yes,
Great
sir.
things coming, y'all. Let's rock.
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all
Love
rolling
y'all.
in here with
Yeah,
us.
we love all y'all, man.
Watching
Like,
another
for real,
episode.
man.
Like I said,
Appreciate
always feel
everybody that
free
tune in.
to like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe,
Make sure you leave me your
please.
thoughts
Comment, subscribe.
on what we're talking about in the comments.
And
Definitely
share.
share
And share.
every
Definitely
single chance
share.
you get. We appreciate the love. We appreciate
Nightfall
the support.
video on all streaming platforms.
We all, you just heard it. I got videos.
Had to plug
OG
it
got
before we go.
videos. Check out the Peep This podcast.
Check
Yes,
out
we
the
are
podcast.
Peep
Listen,
this.
we are out here
Peep
working.
this.
We doing it because we love to do it. We do it for us. We do
Wrestling
it for you.
pod coming soon.
And the message is that we just want to get the message out. So with
Let's
that
get
being
it.
said, I'm your host, the Alabama
Ambassador,
ambassador,
yes,
Jacoby
sir.
Boykins. I'm with my dog, Rich
Chamberlain.
You know you can't roll
I
some
love
Mr.
Chestnut.
Chestnut. And of course we got our dog,
OG
P.
Rose.
baby.
and on the boards, we can't do it without him.
Never
we got our
can.
dog DJ.
Why you grabbing his beard though?
Hey,
Why you
grabbing
grabbing his
it.
beard though?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My
DJ
brother-in-law.
PrimeTech. Yes, sir. So this is our group. This is our crew. We send our love to you. Thanks for
Yes.
watching the
Flawless
Flawless Victory.
Hoodcast.
Oh, another thing I do want to talk about. I want to do it for my podcast and with y'all. We need to